and Majin Duu, he flies off and the battle is on. He flies right to Goku's face and Goku goes ready. A little bit shocked, not expecting that speed. He goes for the punch, boom, right to Majin Duu's skull. And like we said, Majin Duu, he literally he made a joke out of Tamagami 1, made Tamagami 1 look like a straight up jobber, as they would say in pro wrestling. And so as a result, basically, at this point, we know base Goku's not going to be able to do anything against Majin Duu. This couldn't even do anything at SS1 against the weakest Tamagami. And so Goku basically realizing, oh, he's able to block, and there you go. And from here, it slides Goku all the way in the back, and then Majin Duu comes flying right in, and then he starts punching Goku. Whoa, Goku's dodging. So Goku in base form hold his own so far with Majin Duu, despite not being at SS1. And man, you see Majin Duu is just flying with those punches right there, and Goku goes up and bam, smacks him upside the head with a kick, and then bam, goes ahead and hits him with a left, and then bam, hits him with a right into the stomach, and Goku just starts going right onto the gut, and then right to the gut, and then does a flip up, bam, right on the chin, and oh, that actually sends Majin Duu flying. So right now, Majin Duu, Goku in his base form is gotten more shots on Majin Duu than what Tamagami 1, the strongest Tamagami did. So right now it's really making it look as if Tamagami 1 is actually the weakest, because Goku, I mean, his other two counterparts there, they required SS2 and SS3, but base Goku right now, he's holding his own against Majin Duu. So Majin Duu, he goes ahead and stretches and his arm, and there's a lot of stuff in here that's similar to when Goku fought Kid Buu, and Goku, he ends up going right past, dodging right past the old hand, and there you see Goku, he's basically trying to dodge the hand there, and then he takes out the Neo Bow, aka Power Pole. He extends it and he goes like spins that around, and then he extends it out, and right there, Majin Duu, he quickly flies right towards Son Goku, basically going right there, and Goku's able to dodge, and then from there, he's able to flip, and then Majin Duu, bam, goes right into the wall. This is a thing you see a lot where they do like smaller wrestlers versus big wrestlers in WWE, where the big wrestler will become full throttle, and the small wrestler will just simply hold down the rope, and the wrestler, instead of stopping, it'll go and they'll roll right over the top rope or go right into a turnbuckle post or something like that. And then Majin Duu flies right on out, and Goku on point. He basically, look how quick Majin Duu is. Do not underestimate his size. He goes right to Son Goku, and Goku's able to side sweep him. But then Majin Duu starts running around, and Goku's trying to figure out what is this doing. And that was a big part of the fight with Tamagami 1 that we saw. Majin Duu was able to that was a big part. Majin Duu was able to keep Tamagami on edge so many times because he could just not figure out the unorthodox style of him. But Son Goku, obviously, he is still patient. He knows how to read an enemy's attacks. And then Majin Duu basically stops, and then boom, goes in for a quick stretch arm punch, and Goku's able to block it with the Neo Bow. Bam! And then he ends up, I love it, in Majin Duu, he ends up swinging the arm around Goku after getting hit with that block, and he's gonna try and do a second one, but Goku's able to take the Neo Bow and boom, basically spam that fist away, and Goku basically jumps back, trying to make some trying to go ahead and make some distance as he starts swinging the Neo Bow. And then from there, Majin Duu, he just goes like, I'm gonna do a double punch, and bam, this was really cool right here. This shot right here, Goku, he basically starts fighting off all of Majin Duu's attacks from his hand, and he starts walking forward, boom, with that, boom, doing this, like the animation was so sick. He's moving forward, he is actually fighting towards Majin Duu, and Majin Duu cannot do anything, and then you see the ground there. Majin Duu puts his arms underground, and it starts coming right on up. This is like when Kid Buu did his thing where he put his foot in the ground and kept trying to kick Goku from underneath, and Goku, he ends up basically trying to make sure he's evading these attacks, and bam, Majin Duu, a quick learner, he grabs the Neo Bow so that Goku can't use it, and Goku right there, he's like, oh crap, what am I gonna do? And Majin Duu, this is good, he basically has Goku, while he's trying to struggle with his Neo Bow, he starts forming that green blast. So I really love the strategic the strategy of Majin Duu and what ends up happening with him. And so he starts shooting this green blast, and Goku's like, uh-oh, and that green blast gets shot nearly to Son Goku, and he's able to dodge, and then another one, and Goku's able to dodge that one. And at this point, Goku is smiling because like, okay, I'm liking this fight. And Majin Duu starts basically spinning around and spinning and spinning and spinning Goku around. And now Goku starts getting a little more concerned. You start seeing there, and he just starts, he's spinning so close you can't even see where the arms are. And then right here, it stops because Majin Duu has twisted up his arms. And as we pan down to the camera, he's now got Goku in a tighter position here, and he starts unleashing another blast. He unleashes another blast, and then after that blast is launched, Majin Duu twists himself basically around and ends up coming down. Yeah, he ends up twisting himself like that and ends up going down like this, like he's about to do some sort of like sumo attack or something like that. And Goku, he was able to evade that green blast, and he lands right here on the wall there, and then he jumps off. And Majin Duu, he is basically quick to be on the prowl. He jumps over Goku, and this had to be right here, this shot right here as Majin Duu is changing Goku. This had to be based on was it called Zenkai Power, the very first ending to Dragon Ball thing where Gohan is going up to heels while the Dragon Ball basically basically the Majin Duu is flying after him, except Majin Duu here is basically Shenlong, aka Shenron. So I thought that was pretty cool. And so Goku basically, he ends up getting on the ground, he puts the Neo Bowl in the ground, and he comes in for the whack, and boom, right in the stomach. Perfect strategicness, and it does nothing. Majin Kuu just eats that shot, and he bounces Goku right off of him with the Neo Bow. And then so right there, he's flexing. And then right before Goku can go in for another whack, you got Majin Duu. He basically goes ahead and he wraps his head tentacle around Goku's leg there. And Goku's like, what? And then bam, right in the ground, picks him up, and bam, right in the ground again, picks him up. He doing the whole Loki, the famous scene from the Avengers where what was it, Loki got grabbed by the leg, and Hulk was like boom 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 boom, which this also happens later in Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. And so Goku actually, after he gets pummeled into the ground by the head tentacle, he gets swing right into the background, and Goku, he's got his Neo Bow, he's basically goes ahead and he unwraps the head tentacle from there, and right here he's able to release himself, and this allows Majin Duu to get pushed back a while basically keeping the distance. And so Son Goku puts his Neo Bow into the ground, and he's able to slide, and he starts swinging around. And from here, Goku's like, all right, I need to go up a notch. Boom! Super Saiyajin, aka Super Saiyan, aka Super Saiyan. Goku has gone SS1, and now he flies right back to the attack head first into Majin Duu, and Majin Duu is just showing angry, and bam, Goku punches him in the face, and you shook it, and bam, with such a huge shot, it breaks the ground underneath Majin Duu, and Majin Duu starts steaming, and there you see Goku basically putting all the pressure on SS1. So once again, if we look at previous episodes, Tamagami 2 and Tamagami 3 and 2, basically the weaker Tamagami, they forced Goku and Vegeta respectively to go SS2 and SS3, but here SS1 Goku is actually giving him a tougher fight. So it kind of makes you wonder, is Tamagami 1 as hyped up to be the strongest Tamagami there is? Because right now Goku is showing power that even the other two Tamagamis were able to easily overcome. And so there you see the big giant blast, and that is really cool. The whole ground starts shaking underneath them and completely implodes, and I love the detail in the drawings here. Man, Goku at SS1 just putting all that pressure, just making him feel his power literally. But Majin Kuu, he's hanging in there, and Majin Kuu's like, it's gonna take more than that to beat me. So Majin Kuu gets ready for another punch, and bam, he's able to punch SS1 Goku away right out the frame, and Goku is sent flying, and then Majin Kuu comes flying right up to Goku, but bam, Goku's able to dodge that technique, and then Goku comes up from behind him, gonna try and hit him kick, bam, gets him, nails him with the kick, and right there Goku shoots a ki blast, and boom, shoots it right at Majin Kuu, coming right to his back, but Majin Kuu's able to go ahead and quickly dodge that and throw that punch right back to Son Goku. And Goku's like, nah, you ain't hitting me with my own technique. So Goku goes ahead and kicks his ki blast right back to Majin Kuu. And this animation is so freaking epic. The fighting scenes as the camera's like panning around like a full 360 as we're seeing this battle. So the ki blast comes back to Majin Kuu and bam, it hits Majin Duu. It hits Majin Duu, and out of the smoke, Goku comes flying out and he forms another ki blast, and then it's right to Majin Duu, and Majin Duu is able to basically stretch himself to evade that, and Majin Duu is basically evading another, but Goku's like, I got another ki blast, throws that, and Majin Duu is able to evade that one, and then Goku gets ready for another ki blast, and Majin Duu, he's able to do the duck, that duck to the head into the body that got Tamagami won so many times. So like I said, SS1 Goku putting up a bigger fight with Majin Duu than what apparently the strongest Tamagami was able to do. And right there, Goku's got another ki blast that he's shooting right at Majin Duu. Goku just doing his inner Vegeta, trying to, well, he's not really spamming it like yeah. He's being very strategic with these ki blasts, trying to catch him off guard. And Majin Duu, I love how he pulls his legs up, forms a circle, and is able to dodge all this. So Goku right there, he is on guard, ready for the next one. And now ki blast ain't working, so Goku's gonna try some hand-to-hand combat. He flies right towards Majin Duu, and Majin Duu and Goku collide, and boom, we have a stalemate. Both warriors are evenly matched here. So I like I said, I am trying to really wonder what is going on here. I mean, I'm not want to talk about power scaling, but yeah, you know, it was pretty easy to follow back in Dragon Ball Z. Base Goku could do nothing with Frieza, and when he went SS1, he finally beat Frieza. But then when it came to the next villains like the Jinzo Negan 2019, 17, 18, they needed to go SS1 and find powers beyond SS1, and Cell freaking took SS2 to defeat. And then when we got to Majin Buu, it took SS3. It was very easy to follow the power scaling back in Z. Here, I'm like, I just don't get it. Tamagami 3 is the weakest, yet it took SS2 to beat him. Tamagami 2 is like middle of the road. It took SS3 to beat him. And I thought Majin Duu was on a whole nother level because I'm thinking Tamagami 1 is the strongest of all the Tamagami, yet the guy that beat Tamagami 1, Goku at SS1, is evenly matched with him. And I was it the Zenkai boost? I know they got some rest, you know, from previous nights, and they did eat one of the bugs that replenish the stamina, but I mean, yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand. Yeah, Goku at SS1, I mean, did he take that much of a Zenkai boost? Like, I don't get it. I have no answer for it. So yeah, it is what it is, but the fight itself is really cool. And so they end up basically forcing the impact of the fist forces them to a part, and now they go right back to each other, and now they are in their classic test of strength here. So yeah, SS1 Goku, like I said, is looking more like Tamagami 1 is the weakest of the Tamagami, because Tamagami 1 did not put up this level of fight with Majin Duu. SS1 Goku is putting up that level of a fight, and Goku needed SS2 and Vegeta needed SS3 to defeat the previous two weaker Tamagami. So it's all over the place here, and everything like that. So we got our stalemate, and this is a really good fight so far, because I'm like, is he gonna force Goku to go SS3? And even everyone, this first time they're seeing, like King Caden, his first time seeing Goku fight, he's like, oh wow, he really is amazing. And then from here we end up getting you're saying that, yeah, that Majin is pretty powerful too, as the woman here says. And from there, we get a look at the this ledge, close-up shot ledge of the palace for Gomah, and it's right here that Gomah hand comes on up, and you can see how massively powerful he is. Like, just doing that breaks the ground underneath. And then Goku and we got Goku and and Majin Duu still at a stalemate. Like, the animation here is looking on point. Just neither warrior giving up. And once again, like, one of Majin Duu's amazing techniques, he's gonna try and use that blast, and Goku sees it's coming and he starts unleashing that blast. He's about to get strong, and then right here we see a shadowy figure and it forms a purple key, and it is obviously Gomah, who throws the purple key blast over to the green blast, and boom, basically breaks up that whole action. And they look and see, bam, completely destroys. I don't know if that's a whole island or a whole planet, however the third demon realm works. And they see it is Gomah, who basically drops down to the ground, and everyone is perplexed. Everyone's like, what in the world is going on here? And Goku's gone back in base form that quickly, so it's amazing how quickly they got back in base form. And you see some lookups, basically the muscles. We got the third eye is glowing. It is Gomah. Like I said, he looks like a pride trooper. He says, sorry to interrupt you, but he says, I was wondering what that commotion was. And Goku's like, it's Gomah. No, I think it was Glorio off screen goes like, it's Gomah. And he says, Goku's like, so you're Gomah? And he's like, that's right, I am the Supreme Demon King Gomah. And like I said, he kind of looks like a reject version of Jiren.